If you're reading this, my mama's sitting there. It's like I only got a one-way ticket over here. Sure wish I could give you one more kiss. And war was just a game we played when we were kids. Oh, I'm laying down my guard, putting down my boots. I'm up here with God, and we're both watching over you. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. Oh, my soul is always where my mama prayed, where it would grow. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, halfway around the world, I won't be there to see the birth of our little girl. I hope she looks like you, hope she fights like me, stands up for the innocent and the weak. Well, I'm laying down my guard, hanging up my boots. Tell Dad I don't regret that I followed in his shoes. So lay me down on that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul, I'm already home. If you're reading this, there's gonna come a day when you move on and find someone else, and that's okay. Just remember I'm in a better place. Soldiers rest in peace, and angels sing amazing grace. And lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul, always gone where Mama prayed, where it would go. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, I'm already home. I'm already home. I'm already home. Come on now. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace be waved. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true to that mighty blue, where there's never a boast or brag. And should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag. Come on, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I was walking, put down that highway, I looked above me, down in the skyway. I looked below me, down in the valley. This land was made for you and me. There's your part ready. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky, wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. The sage in bloom is like perfume, deep in the heart of Texas. Texas reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas, I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of the young Crow Sam, born on the 4th of July. I got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Oh, Yankee Doodle, get to town, I'm on a pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. Oh yeah, from New Orleans, here. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh yeah. Don't wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the sun begins to shine. Oh, when the sun begins to shine. Oh, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the sun begins to shine. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Outstanding. Yes, ma'am. All right. You know, there's so many of these great songs that come right from New England and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and this next song came from North Andover, Massachusetts, and people don't realize that way back in the day, a guy by the name of Samuel Smith, well, he was so upset when the British fleet bombed our nation's capital that he actually stole the British national anthem, God Save the Queen, and he put new words to it. And for 100 years, we were singing this song as our national anthem before the Star-Spangled Banner. I don't know about you, but I grew up singing this song, My Country 'Tis of Thee. Join me. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. The land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring. My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love. I love thy rocks and rills, thy woods and temple hills, my heart with rapture thrills like that above. And like I said, that one came from New England, but there's another song. I always tell the story about the young lady who wrote this. Before every Boston Marathon I open, this year was the 30th Boston Marathon that I opened. Now, this young lady was one of the first literary professors at the great Wellesley College. And you see, she was on vacation, and she traveled this great nation, made it all the way out to the Rocky Mountains, to Colorado. And you know, she climbed Pikes Peak in 1893 on the back of a mule. She got on top of the mountain. She looked back over this nation. She was so moved by everything that she saw, she wrote a poem. That poem was put to music. It is so beloved, many people believe that this song should actually be our national anthem. If you go down to Falmouth, Massachusetts, on Cape Cod, right in front of the public library, there's a beautiful statue of this young lady in her honor. Her name, Catherine Lee Bates. And she's the one who wrote America the Beautiful. Please sing along. Oh, beautiful, spacious skies, for a woods of rain, for a purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and a crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. In the ranks of death you will find him. His father's sword they had girded off, and the wild hop strung behind him. A land of songs set the warrior apart. The whole of the world betrayed me. One sword, and these I like shall guard. One faithful heart shall praise thee. Yep. The minstrel bell of the moment's change could not ring that crowd so longer. The harp he loved never spoke again, falling forth its chords asunder. And a sad note change shall sorely be the soul of love and bravery. Thy thoughts were made are the pure and free. They shall never sound in slavery. The winds shall boy to the war has gone. In the ranks of death you will find him. His father's sword they had carried on, and the wild hop slung behind him. A land of songs set the warrior apart. The whole the world betrayed me. One sword, and these I like shall guard. One faithful heart shall praise thee.
Now, as a United States Marine, obviously I take the greatest pride in my service, but I have the greatest respect for all of those men and women who have served, who are serving, who have given their lives in the defense of this great nation. Now, you know my hymn, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. If you serve in the United States Army, you may know your hymn to be Caissons Go Rolling Along. They changed the word just a little bit. It's now called Army First to Fight, but the tune Caissons still the same. If you served in the iconic United States Navy, your hymn has always been Anchors Aweigh. If you serve in the United States Air Force or Army Air Corps, your hymn, Wild Blue Yonder. Now, in addition to this group of men and women who not only guard our shores, but they are deployed to combat venues all over the world. Their hymn is Semper Paratus. I'm talking about the United States Coast Guard. And then finally, there is a group of men and women who were long forgotten, until an act of Congress in 1988 ordered that they will also be recognized as veterans. I'm talking about the men and women of the United States Merchant Marines. For you see, they were forced to take our boys overseas, supplies, boots, bullets, bandages. Many times they were sunk by enemy submarines right off the coast of the United States. Well, they have him also, heave ho, my lads, heave ho. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would respectfully request, when I sing your hymn, if you have served, if you've had a family member who has served, been married to a serviceman or servicewoman, please do me this favor. You don't have to stand up, but when I sing your hymn, at least put your paw in the air so I can properly recognize you. The order of military hymns today is going to be the Merchant Marines, the Coast Guard, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and then the United States Marine Corps. Here we go. Do I have any Merchant Marines on deck? Merchant Marines, where are you? I'm looking for you. Heave-ho, my lads, heave-ho. It's a long, long way to go. It's a long, long pull with the hatches full. Braving the wind, braving the sea, fighting a treacherous foe. Heave-ho, my lads, heave-ho. Though the seas blow high and low, we can cross any ocean, sail any river. Give us those goods, and we'll deliver down the submarines. We're the men of the Merchant Marine. Anybody from the Coast Guard? Where's my Coast Guard? Anybody? Coast Guard. We're always ready for a call. How we place our trust in thee. Go howling gale and shout to win a victory. Semper Paratus is a card, a pledge and mark of truth. the army goes rolling along. Navy, anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh. Farewell to Polly Joyce, we said at break of day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the foam until we meet once more. Is wish you a happy voyage home, Air Force. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Oh, down we dive, spot airplanes from under, head to Lord, in the guard. Off we go, as ever to meet our thunder, up in one hell of a roar. We live in fame, or down in flame, up is up the U.S. Air Force. All right, Marines, get on your feet. From the halls of Montezuma up to the shores of Tripoli, oh, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and the sea. Oh, first to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
I walked across County Courthouse Square. On a park bench, I saw an old man, and he was sitting there. I said, "Your courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "Nah, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your flagpole, it's leaning a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat." And I sat down. He said, "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "Well, we don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag. You see, we got a hole in that flag over there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And you know she got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching her writing, 'Oh, say, can you see?' She got a big rip in New Orleans with Pakenham and Jackson tugging at her seams, and she almost fell at the Alamo beside that Texas flag. But they waved on no. She was cut with a sword at Chancellorsville, and she was cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg. And that south wind, she blew hard on our ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II, and she hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam, and now Afghanistan. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam. She waved on our ships upon the briny foam, and now you know they've almost done quit waving back here at home. In her own good land here, she has been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, and refused, and the government for which she stands is sometimes scandalized throughout the land. She's been getting threadbare, and she's wearing thin. But she's in good shape for the shape she's in, because she's been through the fire before, and I believe that she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning, and we lower her down slow every night. But don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up just right. You know, on second thought, I do like to brag, because I know we're all mighty proud of our ragged old flag. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the United States of America, our Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's real light what so proudly we hailed O'er the ramparts we watch, oh, so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, no bombs bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's hear it for the American Legion Color Guard, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. And also Miss Mackenzie Kelsey and Mr. Tom Pelton. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Corey Ann Armstrong, bagpiper, U.S. Navy veteran, accompanied by Gabriel and Claire Armstrong. How about a nice round of applause for our bagpipers, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Ann Armstrong, accompanied by Gabriel and Claire Armstrong. Thank you so much. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we give it up for the Patriot Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patriot Guard, okay, they're out there on every event. They accompany the wreaths across America every year. We certainly do appreciate all of their commitment and all of their talent, ladies and gentlemen. They do a great job honoring our servicemen, both here and abroad. Thank you, guys. Good job. Excellent. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Army National Guard HHC 143. Okay, the Sergeant First Class, Philip Sherman. Thank you, gentlemen, for supporting our parade this year. We appreciate it. I can't believe that Humvee has air conditioning in it now. All right, our National Guard, HHC 143. All right, thank you, gentlemen. Sergeant First Class. Oath Sherman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our parade marshal. If you would give it up for Mr. Perry Coleus. He is our World War II veteran, okay, served with the 135th Engineer Combat Battalion in northern France, Rhineland, Germany, in the Battle of the Bulge. So Perry has seen it all, and Perry, we certainly do thank you for your service. And there's Perry's daughter right there with her. All right, fantastic. Paris, how old are you now? He is 94 years young, ladies and gentlemen. How about a nice round of applause once again, Mr. Perry Coleus. All right. Thank you for your service. And he is chauffeured by Mr. Ben Serb, okay, one of our Board of Selectmen. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Herman Showers, 1946 Willis Jeep. Oh yeah, runs like a clock. Fantastic. Awesome. They don't make them like that anymore. Fantastic. You can't even hear the thing running. Fantastic. Oh yeah. All right, next, ladies and gentlemen, our Board of Selectmen, if you would, give it a nice round of applause. They're all marching today, and also with our state representative, okay, Miss Christy Carpino. There we have Mr. Mike Pelton, our first selectman, Miss Susan Bransfield, Mr. Jim Tripp, righty, and there's Christy, our town clerk. Mr. Lou Pear, okay, Mr. Ralph Zampano, and then Mr. Rick Charlotte. Guys, come on up here. You got to get up here on the stage here. Come on. Oh, and we have Senator Norm Needleman. Okay. I didn't recognize you behind those foster grants. I know you were running late. I'm glad you got here, Norm. Thank you so much. All righty. And I want to congratulate Mr. Jim Tripp. His daughter was voted the valedictorian for this year's 2019 Portland High School. Congratulations, Jim. You and Liz. Fantastic. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Portland Exchange Club. Come on up, guys. Come on up here. Don't be bashful. And the Portland Exchange Club, ladies and gentlemen, is our Give a Kid a Flag. And Mimi, you look great out there. Fantastic. And every year, the Portland Exchange Club has one of their initiatives, which is called Give a Kid a Flag. And they're here every year. And we have Dave Thompson in there, okay, doing the chauffeuring, okay. And Jamie and his wife are always here, and so forth. And Deb Suska. And next, ladies and gentlemen, right after our Portland Exchange Club, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for our award-winning Portland High School Marching Band under the direction of the newly coiffed Miss Kristen Novak. All right. Kristen cut off the locks a couple of weeks ago. You look great, Kristen. Thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Portland High School Marching Band. They're looking very dapper. Hi, Susan. How are you?
Very well. It's a beautiful day. Hi, Dave. Portland High School Band. Let's hear it for them.
Don't they look great in their new uniform? Is fantastic. Over 110 strong, ladies and gentlemen. They do a great job. They march every year at the Big E, also for the Wolfcat Games and so forth. Great job. Fantastic. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Portland High School Marching Band under the direction of Miss Kristen Novak. Next, ladies about these guys? You guys are all amazing. Love them all. Fantastic. Awesome job. All right, Sensei. Oh, we're going to break the board. Oh! That hurt. That going to leave a mark. Fantastic. Great job. And again, that's the Inner Circle Martial Arts Studio and Center. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Portland Unified Sports. We have the Portland Knights of Columbus. Let's hear it for our KFC Council number 7. Okay, they do a great job, buddy. Good job. Fantastic. All right. Excellent. Good job, Kenny. Fantastic. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to join the Knights of Columbus, they're always looking for new members. They got their car show that's coming up very shortly. Okay, and you got to come up and see that in honor of David Bordenero. That's going to be right up in the church parking lot. So great job. You're going to get some great cars. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our Girl Scout troop, 60463. Yes, let's give it up for all the ladies and all the moms who do such a great job. Fantastic. And followed by none other than Troop 2, the Boy Scouts. Okay, Mr. Mike Tierney. All righty, Michael, good job, buddy. All right, and that's the Troop 2 Boy Scouts, followed by our Troop 2 Cub Scouts. And there's there's the feeder system right there, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the farm team, if you would, of the Boy Scouts. Oh, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, following the Boy Scouts, we have the Yukon Conan Acapella Choir. Hey guys, how are you? Hold on a second. Stop the truck here. Stop the truck. Here we go. Hey, I got a microphone right here. Will you love me just enough to show you care? Will I try to fake it? I don't mind saying it, I just can't make it. Will I keep on thinking about you? And I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? When I'm in one more cornerstone, I've been too hard to find. But it doesn't mean it ain't been alone. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me? Will you love me just a little? Just enough to show you care. Will I try to fake it? I don't mind saying I just can't make it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yukon Conan Acapella Choir. Great job, guys. Let's give it up for them. And they are sponsored by the American Legion Auxiliary, Ordnance Post number 69. And here comes this sexy lady here with the sharp Mustang. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Portland Fireworks Committee in honor of our veterans. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the pack here, Miss Sharon Hoy, who does such a great job, and all of the ladies who raise money for our fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't donated to the fireworks is totally sponsored by private donations. So please, they do a great job. It's going to be up at the high school this year, and they do a great job. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Greystone Retirement Home up on High Street. And there we go. How are you all? Miss Lucille Swanson and company. Great job, Lucille. I haven't seen you swing dancing lately. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Portland Little League and the T-Ball Instructional Minors Softball League. Hi, guys. How are you? Fantastic. Good job. Okay. And also, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for our moms and dads who get these kids out on the field getting them exercise and so forth. So fantastic. Yes.
I can take the rest of it. We're at the end there. Take some. Take it off. Stop catching.
I think we have Mr. Carl Helming, ladies and gentlemen, and his 1931 Ford. Great job, Carl. I think it's purring like a kitten. Thank you for coming. Okay. Next we have Mr. John Gutton and his 1931 Ford. Okay. Fantastic, and that thing is humming. You can't even hear it run. Good gosh. Yeah, and the horn works. And next, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Portland Democrats. All righty. They do such a great job, and great job. Fantastic. And let me get out of the way. And having a nice round of applause is Karen Johansmeyer, ladies and gentlemen, our patriotic Yankee Doodle. Fantastic. And next, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our Portland Middle School marching band. Okay. Under the direction of Mrs. Ketterer. She does a great job. Fantastic. Are those real tattoos on the horse? Fantastic. We have a lady voting. Where are you guys from? You're from Portland Beach. What's your horse's name? Hot dog. Okay, I got it right. Next, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, we have our St. Shriners from Newington, Connecticut, and this is our first division, beginning our Division 4, and that's the St. Shriner banner, and also we have the sheets out there. Thank you guys for coming down every year. We appreciate it. What year is your 72? Oh, a 52, I was going to say. Geez, you don't have to do emissions on that one. Thanks, guys, I appreciate it. And let's give it up for the Shriner Cycle Unit, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the Shriners run orthopedic burn units throughout the United States, and they raise a lot of money, okay? So children can play. If you've seen the Shriners commercials on TV, they do a phenomenal job, and it doesn't cost the kids a penny. So, you know, please, if you see them, donate to them. They do such a job. They support our parade every year, as many other parades. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next we have the Shriner Falls Alarmers. Okay. Okay, excellent. Great job, guys. Great job. Okay. So, Senator Needleman, how are you doing?
It is a great morning. Afternoon, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You're getting down to the end of your first session. Okay, the session is going to be closing next week, correct?
A week and a half, yes. I'm very excited about the thing.
That's great. Thank you for all your hard work. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our magic carpets, ladies and gentlemen, the Mountain Sheiks. Okay, they are here as they do every year. Fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. The Mountain Sheiks. Give it up for the Mountain Sheiks, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, here on the State Hospital, okay, they represent, okay, an annual buzz of 825 and a lot of zeros. Okay, then they run 19 orthopedic hospitals and 3 burn institutes throughout the United States, so they do just a great job, okay? All right, do you recognize anybody in this crew? Yeah, all right, how about it, ladies and gentlemen? Our Motor Patrol, let's give it up for our Motor Patrol. Yeah. Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate you coming down every year. And their clubhouse, their temple is up on the Berlin Turnpike, okay, and right behind the driving range, okay, and again, this is the Shredder Motor Patrol, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. How about a nice round of applause once again for there's Jack. I was wondering, Mr. Jack Sterry is in there, Portland Zone. Thank you, Jack. Okay. Fantastic. It's good to see you. All right. Next, ladies and gentlemen, part of the Cellar Savers, or now part of STANFA. This guy is near and dear to my heart, my brother John, who is part of the Cellar Savers, and his very poignant display, okay, that he brings every year to the Portland Memorial Day Parade. And again, all of our veterans, we certainly do appreciate, and a lot of our veterans gave all. Thank you, Brother John. And that engine is from the Chester Hose Company. And that's one of 5 that he has. So we call them the big boys with the big toys. All right, next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Portland Zone, ladies and gentlemen. And again, our Portland Volunteer Fire Department, as you know, our fire department, as many other towns in Connecticut, are totally volunteer. And if we had to pay to make a paid department, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't want to know what it would cost, ladies and gentlemen. And again, ladies, give it up for our Portland Volunteer Fire Department, okay? Chief Robert Shea is in there someplace, Deputy Chief, okay? Mr. Goff, okay, and our training officer, Mark Sweeney, and all of the officers. Thank you, guys. Great job. Fantastic. Beautiful. And they do such a great job, ladies and gentlemen. The amount of training hours that these gentlemen have to maintain every year, it is truly a dedication. Gentlemen and ladies, yes. And also, we can't forget, behind all of the great guys, ladies and gentlemen, the Portland Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary, okay? These guys, thanks Arlene, okay? Oh, fantastic, great job. And Danielle, all right, good job. And next, ladies and gentlemen, this engine is owned by Mr. Sal Tunney Petrozello. Okay, it was one of the original Macs, okay, and it's been totally restored, okay? And it is off-frame and it looks absolutely marvelous. And that's Mr. Tom Sankiewicz in there driving him. Okay, fantastic. And last but coming up, we have engine number 1 housed here right at the company firehouse live here on Middlesex Avenue, followed by the Gildersleeve Undertow number 2, okay? And that is up at Gildersleeve, Connecticut, and followed by our EMS people. And right behind me, our state representative is Christy Carpino. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Dave. Hi, everybody. Happy Memorial Day.
Are you having a good time?
Always having a good time. That's great.
Did the puppies survive coming down the street?
Full disclosure, no heels.
No heels. Good. Smart choice. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Portland Fire Department's Ladder 1, okay, also housed here on Middlesex Avenue Extension, and they got them all primed up, and good to see you guys. Fantastic. Hey there, how are you? Fantastic. And now we have our support vehicle, our EMS vehicle, the company firehouse, otherwise known as the Speck on the Hill. And we have the biggest speck on the hill, Mr. Ray Pond, in there, and he's been there a long time. And chauffeured by Mr. Kyle Salomon. All right, great job, guys. And last but not least, engine company number 3, housed up on Great Hill Mountain, up on Great Hill Road, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the only last remaining yellow fire engine in the fleet, so they stick to the yellow. All right. And last but not least, we have our EMS vehicle. I believe this one is emergency one, and that's housed here right at the engine company. And that's Mr. Mark D behind the wheel. And right behind that, we have the chief's vehicle. And again, by our Portland Police Department. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for our Portland Fire Department, Portland Police, and the Portland EMS. That concludes our Memorial Day Parade, and we certainly want to thank you all for coming. And don't forget, the festivities continue up at Veterans Park behind the Town Hall, and you can go up there. Oh, sure. About time you wore your uniform, Dad. And again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sergeant Dan Clark and his wife Mary for doing such a phenomenal show. Thank you, Dan.